that you different. Okay, what I want to address today is love. What is love? When you think love, you think of companionship, being with someone, sexual intimacy, things like that. But when I think of love, I think of a mirage, like an invisible feeling that overpowers an individual and it keeps them driven towards wanting to be with someone. So why is it that love is an invisible force? Why is it so, what can I say, taboo? It's taboo in a way because you really don't know, like, if a person truly loves you or not these days. They can say it. They use it in vain a lot, It's always used in vain. Like, a person that tell you that they love you, just don't. It's just, it's like a lightly used word when it shouldn't be. Love is something really serious. It's very serious, actually. It's like, when you love a person, it's like, it's more. It's like more behind the word love. It's action behind the word love. It's will behind the word love. Love is something that's just, can't just be accompanied by nothing. It has to be accompanied by something. It can't just be alone because it's action with it. Love, I think, has deteriorated. It has deteriorated along the centuries because it's like no one knows what it really is no more. You love your mom, your dad, but I think that is a different type of love than an intimate type of love with like your companion that you're with, that you're sexually intimate with. I think there should be two different types of love. It should be love you have for your family, and then it's love you have for your significant other, your husband, your wife, whatever you want to call it. So I think there are two different types of love because you love your family differently. You can actually love someone intimately and then stop loving them intimately and love them as a family member. You get what I'm saying? But it can't go the other way around. Otherwise, it'd be incest, I think, yeah. But anyway, so yeah, I don't know. I just think love is just used in the wrong way. I wonder what agape love is like. Agape love is that highest form of love. You can imagine it like with the older folks, but the older folks can't even represent agape love because you see older people, they're together, they're arguing, they probably sleep in separate bedrooms after so long. I mean, that's not agape love, that's just tolerance. It is too much tolerance in the world, if you ask me, because you shouldn't have to tolerate an individual. You should just be able to love an individual, not just tolerate them. If you have to tolerate anyone, it's like, I really don't even want to deal with you in the first place, so how is there any love there? So, yeah, that just had me thinking. I don't know. I just think there's two different types of love. There's an intimate form of love and love that you have for your family members and friends, things of that nature. And I think that intimate love is much more deeper because of the connection and the sexual intimacy. So that just makes it like a whole different ball game. People don't realize that. It's like, it's a drug for some people. It's an addiction. People are addicted to love. They're addicted to finding love. They're addicted to wanting to be loved. They're just freaking over the edge with love. I wonder, could you have that intimate love with yourself? That's a good deep question. But it's like you need a companion. People say, oh, I don't need a man, I don't need a woman. Why? Why wouldn't you? I mean, it's man, it's woman. They're meant for each other, It just makes perfect sense. So, it's just crazy, The world is it just has turned into something that's just lost. It's lost. You have lesbians, and nothing wrong with gay folks, nothing at all. I have no problem with gay people. But you have gay folks, women sleeping with women, men sleeping with men when it's not intended. I mean, it's nothing wrong with it per se, but it's not natural in a sense. It's not natural. So when you have that love with a man and a woman, it's something much more deeper. I don't even think a lesbian couple can accomplish the love a man and a woman can have together. I don't think so. Or a male couple. Two males, they can't accomplish what a man and a woman can accomplish. It just can't be. It's intended man be with woman. It's just intended that way. Otherwise, you would have. Never mind. Let's not go deep into that. But yes, love. What is love? I don't think anyone knows what love is anymore. We just so guided by our minds. We're ignoring our feelings and what's really behind everything. We just hiding behind a mirage of ideals and rituals and traditions, you know? Marriage. Oh, since I'm married to you, I love you. No. No. That does not make you love a person. Because if you're married to a person, you can still cheat on them. Do you think you love them? No. Not the love I'm speaking of. Not that agape, pure, highest form of love, you know? But is cheating wrong? That brings another discussion. Is cheating wrong? In a way, no. In a way, yeah. Who's to say? Could you love someone and still cheat on them? It's a good question. You see it happen all the time. People cheat on others and afterwards say, oh, I'm sorry, I love you, you know. Some cheat again, some don't. So maybe you do still love them. But is it still that highest form of love? Or is it that family type of love? Or is it that intimate type of love? It just depends. So I think it's different forms of love. We need to start addressing those different forms of love so no one will be confused. Like, hey, I love you as a friend, you know? Opposed to I love you as a companion, like an intimate type of love. I think it's much more deeper on the intimate level. But anyways, that's it. Peace.